Rockstar news. In the Kortz Center Heist update, Rockstar still hasn't released 4 of the vehicles that were added with the DLC. These are the Galavanta Warden, the Pegasi Horus, the Police Pegasi Ignis Pursuit, and the Vapid Karakara Armored. You can see all the unreleased vehicles here. Well, isn't this a neat little presentation?
These are all the vehicles that haven't been released yet from the Kortz Center Heist update.
The Galavanta Warden from Legendary Motorsport. The Pegasi Horse. 2.8 mil. Crikey. 4.3 mil. Damn. The Police Pegasi Ignis Pursuit. And the Vapid Karakar Armored. Earned from the Career Progress Challenge. Unknown if it will ever be sold. Huh. To nobody's surprise, Strauss Zelnick, the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, has once again reaffirmed GTA 6's November 19th release date. This time, the confirmation comes from a proxy statement filed with the SEC, a mandatory document that all publicly traded companies must submit ahead of shareholder meetings. In the letter, Zelnick says that fiscal year 2027 has the potential to be a major inflection point defined by groundbreaking entertainment experiences. I'm gonna hold Zelnick to that. I want these groundbreaking entertainment experiences. What's your favorite part of GTA 6? Well, you know what? I think it's the groundbreaking entertainment experiences. The filing also revealed several interesting details. It states that the GTA series has continued to outpace expectations significantly. This is why you gotta keep your expectations low, guys, so you can always say that in financial reports. And is showing strong momentum leading up to the planned launch of GTA 6 on November 19th. It also describes GTA Online's A Safe House in the Hills update as one of the best performing updates in its history, and says GTA Plus has delivered significant year-over-year growth, supported by seasonal content updates. Maybe that's why they're trying to get Michael back involved. Safe House in the Hills did so well. I wonder if this statement was made before all the backlash after the recent update. I would like to see, like, if shark cards went up or down. It's always possible, right, to burn goodwill in the short term to generate higher profits that has negative ramifications in the long term, right? And I kind of see that as being what they've done now with all these nerfs and stuff. But it's just questionable how much is actually going to affect the player base. People bitch and moan, but will they actually stop playing? It's $6 for 300K in-game cash? I gotta say to you guys, it's important to remember that there are millions of people out there where spending $50 means nothing. $50 is a significant amount of money to most of the world, but due to the lopsided nature of society, the world in general, that is nothing to some people. There are some people who will log on to GTA Online and be like, I don't have enough money to buy the thing, but I want the thing right now, $50, and they just won't care. And that's what keeps these kind of games afloat. I don't know. I just wish we could see the financial changes related to this recent update. Rockstar has released a background update that fixes several issues with the Kortz Center Heist. First, they finally fixed the helicopter escape so it no longer slams into the ground at the end of the heist. Instead, it now properly rappels you down as long as you choose that escape approach. I haven't done that one yet. Got to avoid this bug. Let's go. They also fixed the moving security camera in the exhibition room. Previously, the camera that travels across the room on a rail didn't function correctly, but now works as intended. However, the stealth in this heist still seems to be pretty broken. What a surprise. There were also a number of other minor fixes included in the update. Fixed an issue that resulted in players' mansion trophies and plaques being incorrectly swapped. Yeah, I heard about that. Fixed an issue that resulted in associated go-to task data for actors failing to load correctly, causing Oster Guzman's Vellum 5-seater, Purnell Moss's Annihilator Stealth, and other actor-controlled vehicles to crash. Maybe that was related to why that was crashing during the Kortz Center. Fixed an issue that resulted in Purnell's Moss Annihilator Stealth failing to maintain its hover during the Kortz Center heist, skipping the rappelling sequence and causing it to crash. We should cover that before. Fixed an issue that resulted in equipment being missing from the art studio during the Kortz Center heist. Imagine how frustrating that would be. Fixed an issue that resulted in the mansion helicopter spawning improperly when used to leave the mansion. Fixed an issue that resulted in previously saved survivals being inaccessible in the survival creator. Fixed an issue that resulted in the loop option for sliding props not being retained when loading creations in the mission creator. This is just all basic stuff, right? There's always issues with every update. The actor Brett Lader has now been confirmed as the voice and performance actor for Raph DeAngelis in the Kortz Center heist, and I guess everything else, right? Brett doesn't appear to have many major acting credits, with his most notable role being a character in an episode of Law & Order Special Victims Unit. How does Rockstar get all these people from Law & Order? Like, half the people who I'm aware of that we've found as actors in their stuff are people who have had roles in Law & Order. Or maybe just every actor at some point is going to have a role in Law & Order. Yeah, because there's 25 seasons of Law & Order, I guess, yeah. And they'll be low budget, so they take, like, new people. In the Kortz Center heist, Rockstar has added shutters to nearly every tunnel across the map, making it much harder for players to lose the police during on-ground escape routes. Thankfully, this change only applies when playing on hard mode, so the tunnels remain open on standard difficulty. A lot of players have reacted saying that Rockstar is punishing players for using their knowledge of the GTA 5 map, but what do you think? I mean, this doesn't feel believable. As in, like, no, this is happening, but, well, I guess they could just say, like, you know, sometimes people close their garages. But this doesn't happen for any other heists. This kind of makes that not believable, right? If anything, this probably should have been something they just did from the get-go, like for the last 10 years. Because it was dumb, especially if you aren't, like, on the clock, aren't going for a particular time. You can always just go underground, and the cops cannot get you. I'm hoping that GTA 6, GTA Online 2, it'll have better AI, and so that won't be a problem. You'll be able to go underground, and they will come out and get you too. So I don't normally just cover random glitches that happen in heists and stuff, because Rockstar tends to patch them out. But this one was just so weird to me. A new strategy has been discovered for the Kortz heist. As long as you're holding a stun gun, guards won't hear your footsteps at all, even if you walk right next to them. This makes sneaking through certain sections of the heist much easier and could be one of the strongest stealth strategies discovered so far. It's from this guy, Random Weird Things 248. Wait a second, this guy has 257,000 subscribers? It just shows them, but it's just walking next to other people and stuff. Very strange. Like, how does that happen coding-wise? Gatekeep that strap from Rockstar? Nah, they will 100% find out. This is definitely one of the things that they tend to patch. For anyone trying to reach the $50 million career progress challenge for the Kortz heist, the buyer request list and the elite challenge do not count towards your total earnings. Why? Because of that, you're much better off filling your bags with the most valuable loot available rather than going out of your way to complete the buyer request. Damn it! There is also a variety of secondary loot that can be collected during the heist, with the available loot refreshing every playthrough. The value of each secondary target can be found on the graph here. That's a lot of words. Shame I'm not reading them. Nah, but I don't know, like, there's a lot of stuff. As for the primary target, there are also 3 different paintings that can appear, with them rotating each week. Some paintings are worth more than others, and you can find the value of each one here. This tells you what is available. It's asses. Oh, so these are all the paintings. We hadn't seen that one before, or this one, or these guys. Brother. Oh, it's the Epsilon people, I see. True Love? Is this meant to be that bubblegum girl? Oh, iFruit. Well, iFruit is obvious, because the name of the company that makes the phones and stuff. Juiced? Well, there's just a... Oh, what, that's bringing the orange ball to the top of Mount Chiliad or something? Trust as well as the one we talked about that is possibly a reference to Lucia and Jason robbing the store in the leaked footage for GTA 6. There's a lot of cool paintings. It also seems like Rockstar has added a new feature that wasn't mentioned in the patch notes for the latest DLC. Players can now vote to skip the current job, such as race, deathmatch, and other modes. At the moment, it appears this feature only works in custom jobs. To skip the current job, more than half the players in the lobby need to vote in favor. Well, that's cool and weird that that didn't exist before. Good news, guys. We are now 4 months away from the release of GTA 6. Can I get some hype up in chat for 4 months away from GTA 6? Oh my god. So I covered this a bit when it happened, but there have been more developments. So recently, the GTA Wiki split from Fandom due to a widespread dissatisfaction with the platform. A hell load of ads, and the site running poorly, ads to the degree that it actually impacted your ability to look at the content. Truly terrible. It's gotten worse, because they've split to a completely different website, where it's just GTA.wiki. Very simple. But now GTA Wiki has accused Fandom's paid staff of plagiarizing articles from the new GTA Wiki, just copying them over to the old one on Fandom. And they have a lot of evidence of this. It's just like entire paragraphs where the occasional word has changed. This is just the exact same paragraph with like one sentence added. That doesn't happen coincidentally. According to GTA Wiki, when they attempted to remove the allegedly infringing content, Fandom responded by banning their admins and claiming that any similarities were purely coincidental. Now understand, these are like volunteers for the wiki, right? There are thousands of pages on the old Fandom wiki, and they are still adding even more to the new wiki. Like, it wouldn't have taken long for the Fandom wiki to be entirely useless, especially moving into GTA 6, because it's just not getting updated. But the new one's getting updated every single day with more information. There appears to be a lot of evidence pointing towards plagiarism. Following the release of the Kortz update, Fandom copied several GTA Wiki articles almost word for word. GTA Wiki also pointed out that one of their articles accidentally contained a typo listing a vehicle's top speed as 1,870 kilometers per hour, and that exact same incorrect value later appeared on Fandom's website. Smoking gun right there. Disgusting. It sucks because when you put a link to a website on Twitter, it nukes your post. But I figured I may as well put the link in the hopes of getting some traction, right? I said here, this is wild. Guys, please don't use any Fandom wiki sites. Easily one of the most corrupt and scummy companies around. Get Indie Wiki Buddy extension for your browser, and it will auto-direct you to the real wikis that Fandom plagiarizes. The real wiki for GTA is just gta.wiki. So like, let's say, like if I look up Lester's last name, it's linking to the Fandom wiki, because you can see by the symbol. For me, because I've got the extension, it says look up Lester Crest on GTA Wiki, and I press this here, you know? Because the Fandom wiki had been used for so long, it has all the preference in Google. As I say, it would have taken that long for it to just get crushed because no one was updating it. And that's why Fandom are now stealing from the volunteers at GTA.wiki. Like, the site has destroyed itself, right? I shouldn't even click into their site, but here is Fandom. Here is the GTA Wiki. This bar doesn't help. It's disgusting. It pops out here. This is Stratfield. This is nowhere near where I am. It's just popped up with Google here. This is a random Honest Traders YouTube video. This is the exact same ad run down here. Recent images, what does this have to do with anything? Imagine I actually lived here and this just doxed me or whatever. And again, compare that to the non-Fandom website. It's just the information. It's nice, neat, and clean. It's got a table of contents. And Fandom is doing this every single one of their wikis. So in GTA Online, there is a trophy for getting 1,000 likes on one of your, or between your custom jobs that you make, right? And of course, me being a cheaty McCheater, whenever I've needed to, you know, get awards and stuff for custom jobs, I've just made garbage jobs and said to my viewers, yo, can you help me out, please? And just like this so I can get stuff. And that's why I posted here. I need your help to do something incredibly important. I need to get the 1,000 likes on custom jobs for the trophy in GTA Online. If I don't, the earth will explode. Please bookmark my custom job, play it in online, and then press like on it. Doing so will increase your in real life luck stat by 1. That's a huge deal. Thank you for the help. Okay, let's see how many people liked it. I mean, look at how amazing this race is. Whoa, man. Please let this work. What a great name. What was this on before? May I only got like 50 likes? If this goes on to a ramble, if you could see it in your heart of hearts to like one of these, that'd be really cool. Thank you. My website, it's got some cool stuff on it. Got all my social medias here. It's also got all the products I use, like, you know, my supplements that I take and my in real life streaming stuff, and my computer set up. Like, you can look at all this stuff, and, you know, it's got like even like the clothing that I have. Like, there's my exact shorts, guys. You've always want to know the board games that I have, and like this is like Scrabble that spins around. It's pretty cool. And yeah, my bags and stuff. And so if you ever want to know what stuff I use for whatever, it's all here. Trust me. And these links will link you to the things, and some of them are affiliate links, so I get a small cut, no cost to you. I've also got media I enjoy, like all the audiobooks that I've gone through, and these are the audiobooks I'm currently listening to. I am on this book here, number 8. There's also games that I've played. So look, there's Among Us, because first in alphabetical order, but I've adding affiliate links to this as well. Yeah, so if you want to help me out, that is one way to do it. So check out darkviper.au, basically.